All right, you guys, I am so excited that you all are hopping on here. Some of you may be catching the replay, but we are just first want to tell you how thankful we are, how grateful we are that you took time out of your schedule to check this out. To kick us off, I just want to introduce ourselves. My name is Kayla. I am the success coach here with Sipology, which simply means it is my goal to focus in on your success, whatever that looks like for you. We all kind of have a vision of what we want our success to look like. And I just want to show you what the path, some strategies, some methods, some techniques to help guide you there. So that's my role in Sipology. And tonight I am really excited to help kind of pull back the curtain for you to take a look at this company and see what you personally think. So that's who I am. And tonight I am joined by Kim. So, Kim, I'll go ahead and throw it over to you so you can introduce yourself too.
Hey everyone. First of all, who's a guest here tonight? Put it in the chat so we can especially welcome you all in and definitely welcome all of our SIP sisters into the room tonight. Thanks so much for joining. So my name is Kim. I am the field development manager here at Sipology. And just a really quick backstory of myself. I've been in the direct sales space since 21. So I was 15 years ago. So you can do the math. But 15 years I've been in this space and it's just completely transformed my whole life. And then I went into a little bit of mindset coaching, business coaching. And so my passion is to really just help women. When I say women, I know we have some men in our group, but particularly women, really just step into their purpose and their potential and really empower them to remove all the limitations that are just so programmed within to us and leveraging something like Sipology or like an online business to really grow and really just step into your purpose and potential. So we love doing these calls. We completely get a high. I don't think I sleep very well after I do these calls, but we just help loving everybody in any way that we can. So that is a little bit about myself. Kayla?
Awesome. So, whenever we're doing something like this, I always try to go back to whenever I first started looking at this industry. And I was, and I got on something like this. Whenever I wanted to check something out, see if it may be a good fit for me, I wanted to make some extra money. But the big thing is like, I was like, I wonder what all they're going to cover on there. And so, I just want to go ahead and let you know what you can expect from tonight's call. Number one, we want to show you who is Sipology. What is this company? What does it stand for? Some of you may have tried the product and some of you have not. Go ahead and tell me in the chat if you are a Sipologist, did you try the product before you joined? For me personally, I did not try the product before I joined this industry. I was one of those that I saw some testimonies, I saw others' results, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to jump in. So, we want to show you who is Sipology and make sure you see who the company is. And then we do want to show you what sets it apart. And then also just that roadmap to success. If you did decide to join, what would it look like after you join? What would be the steps to unlock financial freedom, right? Some financial help, some paychecks, some extra money. Like, what does that look like? And so we don't want it to feel like there's anything that's being hidden as far as what that roadmap looks like. And so that's our goal for tonight. So once again, just starting us off, Kim is going to share with you who is Sipology, what is this company. So go ahead.
All right. So yeah, so who is Sipology? So a lot of people really want to, they want to understand the products a little bit, maybe understand like the founder, making sure that they're aligned with kind of like that backstory, right? So, but with Sipology, we go a little bit deeper because this company was actually born from a deeper why. And it really was born from a true heartfelt desire to just serve women, to support and men, because men use our products too, but to support wellness and to really create something meaningful in a time when our founder Tanya felt called to make this bigger impact. And so her journey started with just a cup of tea, and that cup of tea turned into a dream. And when she walked onto the stage of Dragon's Den, so how many of you have heard of Dragon's Den? Is that just a Canadian show or is it, I think it is, Shark Tank?
So, yeah, I was about to say in the States we're Shark Tank. So, yeah.
Okay, so Dragon's Den here in Canada, what happened was honestly magical. It was one of the most success stories in the history of that show, and every single dragon wanted to partner with her and her husband Hatta. And the reason why was because they saw something different. They saw that this company was different, the mission was different, and it was really special. So we're hoping by the end of tonight that hopefully you'll feel that as well. So, who is Sipology? We're a health and wellness company that is really changing the game. We're making wellness simple, we're making it results driven, we're making it delicious, and we're definitely making it accessible as well. So, in a world that feels a little maybe cuckoo these days, it's a little gone, things have gone a little crazy, things have kind of flipped upside down. We're focused more than ever to really help people to create that financial freedom, but also with that better health. We want to really educate our clients and our audience on how do we truly take care of ourselves, how do we prevent crises from happening with our health, and using products that work, right? And that's the most important thing, is that we have a line of products that are Health Canada approved, which is not an easy stamp to get. Like we're talking millions and millions of dollars and a lot of time to get this stamp. And what that means is that our products do exactly what they say they're going to do. And honestly, our vision for 2020, the rest, I guess we're already, I can't believe we're halfway through 2025, but the vision for the rest of 2024 is that 25, we just want to reach as many people as we possibly can, because we know what we have here actually works. So we're known for our premium matcha. Unlike most matcha that tastes like grass. So let me know if your first experience was grassy matcha and you're like, ew, like how do people take this stuff, right? With ours, it's smooth, it's energizing, it's actually enjoyable, and it really gives our customers the energy without the crash. It supports your gut health, it boosts your mental clarity, and it really offers real benefits that people are craving right now. They want to know that what they're consuming is good for them and it's actually going to get them the results. The quality is completely unmatched. Like I said, Health Canada approved, and you can't just grab, like, honestly, it's not something that a lot of companies come out with products and they whip them out in about a month, right? But it's like, are they really that good for you? So, with Sipology, you just have that confidence that you really do have high quality products here. And it's wellness done right. It's backed by science, it's crafted with heart. There's always a story behind every single product that our founders have come out with. Lots of intention here and lots of just, it's just rooted in a mission to truly help people thrive. So the Dragon saw how special we are, Health Canada saw how special we are, and now we're inviting you to come along and really experience that with us. So if you're looking for a path that you can earn income while helping others feel their best, then we're going to exactly show you how that's possible. So with that said, I'm going to pass it off to Kayla.
Awesome. Yeah. So my hopes are is that you're sitting there and you're like, okay, I've got some friends that could use some extra energy. I've got friends that maybe they want some gut health. I've got friends or family or coworkers or neighbors or there's people in your life that could benefit from these products. And then it's like, but if I do decide to start sharing this with them, what does that look like for me? Um, there were some things whenever I started looking at this industry, there were some specific things that I was looking for. Number one, I was a teacher and I had a 1 year old daughter. I could not do something that required a lot of energy and focus. I mean, I'm just going to be really real here. At the end of my day, I was done. I needed something simple. I needed something duplicatable. I needed something that I could plug and play. I needed, to be honest with you, I needed training. I needed someone to tell me what to do and I would do it, right? Like that's what I needed. And that is something that you're going to get from Sipology. You get just a very simple system. You get something that is extremely duplicatable. We have free training. I mean, with me and Kim combined, there's 28 years of experience, but then we've got some phenomenal leaders as well on Sipology, in Sipology. But you're getting that training of like, hey, do this, then do that, and then do that. I mean, we have it where it's like You're told do these steps and you'll see these results. And that's exactly what I was looking for. I didn't want to second guess. I wasn't trying to recreate a wheel. I just wanted to be told what to do. I'll do it. Let's go. So, anyways, what that looks like is a guided system. And I'm just going to go ahead and tell you guys a little bit more about my story. So, whenever I joined this industry, I specifically needed $367. Uh-oh, somebody unmuted, but I got you. Happens to me all the time. Don't worry. I've got some really embarrassing stories about being unmuted on a Zoom, but that's for another time. So I needed $367 to make a car payment. That was it. That's all I needed. My goal was to join, make my $367 and get out. Like that's all I needed. I had no interest in building a business. None. I was a new teacher, had a 1 year old, was in the second year of my marriage. Like I had so many other things going on. I did not want to build a business. I also knew nothing about this industry. I knew nothing. I told you guys I did not even try the product before I joined. Like that's how I just needed $367 and then I was out. However, what I found was something so much more than that extra income. The community, the being a part of something bigger than myself. You get that with Sipology. We have won awards. We have been recognized for the community that we have here. We have massive like campaigns where we give back to mental health is one of our big pillars that we partner with. Mental health is huge for us, and you get to see how we give back in those arenas. And then I stuck around for a while and I was able to retire myself from teaching, retire my husband. We became a full-time family and traveled the world, paid off all of our debt. And so that's what's possible. I want you to know that that's what's possible in this industry. So then it's like, okay, this all sounds great. If I decide to do this, what does that look like? This is where I'm going to pull back that curtain and start telling you. 3 steps. To me, 3 steps get you going in Sipology. 3 steps unlocks that paycheck. It unlocks that financial help, like all the things. So step one is simply saying yes. Step one is have it honestly, I call it a leap of faith. I call it, finding 2 seconds of courage because I don't think anyone is ever 100% ready. We always have a few doubts. It's like, can I really do this? Do I really have enough time? Will any of my friends actually be interested? I've tried something like this in the past, or I've never tried anything like this at all, right? Like all of us, every single one of us has that one doubt or 20 in our mind, okay? Eden, I just saw that comment in the chat. She said, I just got paid almost 200 today. Let's go, right? But step one is just finding that 2 seconds of courage and saying, yes, let's go. When you say yes, you are going to be able to choose from 3 different kit options. I love that. I love how you can choose your own starter kit. You can choose a digital option, which gets you the back office. It has training in there. It has your website in there, all the things that you need to start sharing this with your friends and family. Okay. You could choose the business builder kit option. This is going to come with some of our top products along with your website, everything you need on the digital side. Or you can choose the best sellers kit. Now this comes with quite a bit more, and of course your website as well with that too. So 3 different options. Step 1, say yes, choose your kit. That's it. Okay? Then step 2. Step 2 is we get you launched. And you guys, I'm just going to be really transparent for a moment. We have started trying out a new way to launch people over these last couple of months, and I think we are all super excited for it. It is truly amazing how we are making this even more simple to introduce Sipology to your network, and we walk you through that. Do not feel like you're like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? Like, nope, we keep it simple. We walk you through that. So step 1, say yes, choose your kit. Step 2, let's get you launched. And then step 3, invite a couple of friends to do exactly what you just did. They say yes, they have their launch, and boom, you've actually hit your first promotion of senior consultant when you do all 3 of those steps. So not only is that earning an income, that's actually promoting. And then we just rinse and repeat. But yeah, we keep it really, really simple. Those 3 steps to me really unlock the career path with Sipology and allow you to make money while using the products. So here's my question that I have for you. And Eden like leads the way on so many. The other night she led the way on a power hour Zoom we did, which I guess I can go ahead and tell you about those too. Every single week we have free training where I get to pop into our Facebook group. We have a Facebook group, so you'll be plugged into that community immediately. But every single week I get to pop in there and do a training with you guys. It's like 15 to 20 minutes, so not long at all. But this month we actually also have a power hour where we work our businesses together. And it's been phenomenal. But Eden led the way on that with a number the other night. And since she's put a number in this chat, we'll go with this one. She said she got paid almost 200 today. Thank you, Eden. What could an extra $200 do for you? Right? Like, let's just go there. What could an extra, for me, it was 367. That's what I needed. Or maybe 500. Just tell me in the chat, what would that look like for you? Maybe for you, that's your monthly groceries. Groceries are so dumb right now. I don't even want to get into the price of groceries, but maybe it could get some groceries. Maybe it's a car payment, right? Maybe it's daycare. Maybe it's a cell phone bill. I was able to Uber my daughter to an event she wanted to go to, right? Like, it's being able to say yes to the extras. Maybe it's getting your nails done or your hair done whenever you want to. But tell me in the chat, what does that look like? And then I have a next question. Start with that 2 to 500. What would that do for you? I'm looking at retiring from education in the next 2 years, so I just want some supplemental income. Brenda, that is so real because in today's economy, and here's the deal, guys. In today's economy, it's really no longer a question of, should I do something to make some extra money? It's really more of what should I do to make some extra money? That's just the world we live in. And so my hope is that we really are showing you that this can provide that extra money without taking a lot of extra time, energy. You're not having to clock in somewhere else. You're not having to leave your home for this. Like, it's not anything like that. You can actually make extra money from home with this. Be plugged into that community. Tina said pay bills. Absolutely. Valentino said take an online course. Is there a certain online course you're looking at? I want it to be meaningful. Yeah, Brenda, that's your educational heart. You still want to be able to serve. I get that completely. Eden said, I want to touch up my hair, pay off some debt, buy treats for my kids. That's so real, though. Okay, so now let's take it a step further. I want to buy the good groceries. Like, some of y'all know what I mean there. $1,000. What could an extra $1,000 a month do? What about 2,000? Does that hit a little bit different? Vacation money. Yes. So many people are joining right now to make enough money to take their family on their first ever vacation. And I'm going to be honest, for some of them, they're like, I just want to be able to take my family away for the weekend, just like a 2-day getaway. But it's something they can't do currently. And this is allowing them to do that. Take a trip. Yeah. Just have that getaway, right? I love that. Some of y'all, that's your mortgage payment. Like, now we're starting, mortgage payments like the top bill that we have, like the top payment that we have. What if this could pay that top payment for you, right? Towards my mortgage payment. Tina, yeah, me and you, same page. Yeah. Home maintenance too. Yes, man, yes. I'm looking around at my house right now. Like, yes, I need that home maintenance. There's some things that need to be done with renting an apartment. Yes, because mortgages and rent, I mean, they're just ridiculous, right? Like I said, it's no longer a question of should I do something for extra money? It's more of what should I do? So I really hope that you're seeing we keep it simple. Like, this can open up those doors for you. So like I was saying, whenever I joined, it was to make that car payment. It has done so much more for myself and my family. My grandmother has passed away, but In her last few months of life, she was put into a nursing home, and the income from this industry actually was able to cover those bills because insurance did not cover it. And I'm in the States, and so we don't have as many options. Um, but I was able to say, hey, I've got this. I called her Mama. And so I was like, Mama, I got this. We got this. Like, you're going to be just fine. You go in there, you enjoy. And she loved to gossip, y'all. And so she went into that nursing home and she was gossiping and friends with everyone. And her last few months, she was like the gossip queen of that nursing home. But they did not have to worry about finances. And to be able to do that, it allows you to give back in ways that you can't even imagine. We were able to go up to Walmart and pay off layaways. It was around Christmas time, and we just went up to the layaway desk and I said, hey, can you print off the sheet of layaways? And they printed them off, and I was like, and I just started choosing different ones that I wanted to pay off, right? I didn't know these people, but I saw them make the phone call to them and say, hey, you can come pick up your items. It was just paid off for you. Hey, you can come pick up that bike that you had on layaway for your kid. It was just paid off, right? Like, I joined to make a car payment, y'all. I joined because I was about to lose my car. But because I stayed, I was able to help my mama. I was able to help strangers. I just want y'all to see this can be so much bigger than what you initially get in for. And I want you to see my passion behind this industry. I've seen what it can do for my own life. I've seen what it can do for others. And my hope is tonight that you see the heart with Sipology, that you see just behind the curtain of this company, and that you see how simple we truly keep it. So last question that I have for you in the chat real quick. It's a 1 through 10. If you have heard this all out, thank you so much for listening to the whole thing. And you're like, okay, yeah, I think I want to give this a try. I think I want to do this. Then you're at a 10. Let's go. If you're like, this is not for me at all, then you're at a 1. So just let me know in the chat real quick, where are you on that scale, 1 to 10? Just so that way we can kind of get an idea of what you're feeling, where you're feeling. And then I just want to, so y'all go ahead, comment in the chat. 1, if you're like, not for me. 10, let's freaking go. I'm ready to get on this rocket ship. And that's the thing. I remember whenever I joined, I was just like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm getting on this rocket ship and I'm ready to take off. Let's go. So yeah, let's go. Like, let me know where you're at in the chat. And then the last thing I want to do is just thank y'all again for taking your time just to hear this out. Please get back with the person that invited you and let them know where you are on that scale of 1 to 10. And that way, if you do have any questions, we can get those answered. If you have anything that may still be holding you back, we can try to make sure we get any answers that we can. I know, Lori. I know, same. But yeah, I appreciate y'all so much. It's such an amazing time to join. We have our once a year conference getting ready to happen, and a lot of announcements are coming at that. And so by joining now, you're going to experience that once a year conference with us. And it's going to be digital. So you actually can be able to watch it and plug in digitally to that and all the announcements coming from it, and get to experience one of our most fun times of the year. And then we have holiday season coming, and anyone in Sipology will tell you that is such a magical time with Sipology is the holiday season. Thank y'all so much. I'm reading the comments. Crystal, I love Sipology and their products. Oh, you don't? I understand that. Like, I was like, I'm not a seller. I cannot do this. But Crystal, all I got to tell you, because for those watching the replay, she said she doesn't think she'd be good at selling it. Guys, I know this is going to sound so cheesy before I even say it, but we seriously just share it. Just like if we're like, oh my gosh, I just made the best guacamole dip. Like, let me send you the recipe real quick. Like, or not, like, you need to try this. It is literally just like that. Like, I just tried the best matcha. You need to try this. Like, it really is just sharing something that you already love. And Crystal, with you having that personal testimony already, girl, like, why not give it a try? But totally your call. I just want you to know, number 1, I appreciate your transparency. For number 2, your passion would come through. Sarah said, "You haven't met me yet. I never thought I could sell this stuff. It's just sharing it." I know, doesn't it feel so cheesy when you say it? But it's true because you do. You fall in love with it so much, and then you just start talking to people about it. Yeah. Oh, I love our community so much. Thank you guys. Everything tastes so good. You're so right. I love it. And I just love how simple we keep it. It's not a ton of pills or anything like that. It's like, it's just drinks and shakes and sips and things you can sip on. So I love it. All right, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording real quick so we can keep this short and sweet.